Hello, everyone. Good to be back. And my name is Walter Yuan, and I'm CEO and co-founder of MobLab. So unlike Chris, I'm going to start with more of a investor pitch deck. Didn't even remember which version I submitted, so I'm going to go with this version now. So pain points. Over 1/3 of college students change major at least once before graduation, and half went into college with undeclared majors. And then if you were at Professor Michael Crow's talk this morning, close to 50% of the students, college students, fail to graduate in 6 years. So it's a big problem. And then you look at education decisions across the spectrum from, the babies are born all the way to they enter into the job market. There are a lot of decisions. These decisions are complex and they're difficult to make and often are very expensive. So we just list a few of them. I think you can probably all relate to some or more of these decisions. So why we tackle this personalized education decision at this point? I think the time is ripe, and there are a lot now behavioral data available. Even at MobLab, over the past several years, we have amassed a lot of behavioral data from students, especially in college and business schools. And we have partners, especially in China, that has a lot of student data on homework, on reading, on watching short videos like Coursera-type MOOC classes. And now AI and statistical techniques are also available. And with exponentially increasing computation power, now we can really crack this and to make personalized education decisions for students. So the team is still small, and before MobLab, I managed the experimental social science laboratories at Caltech and UCLA for a number of years. Our chief scientific officer, Matt Jackson, is a well-known social network expert at Stanford. So the team combines domain expertise across behavioral science, cognitive psychology, all the way to data science, machine learning, and to game design, mobile engineering. And so we're a small team based in Pasadena, just over 20 full-time employees, but we launched our China office spring last year. So we're building up our presence in the China market. And if you are in education, I think China or India, or both, it's a place you have to go. It's just that's where education is demanded, that's where resources and capital are abundant. So a quick overview of MobLab product stack. So on the very top, customer facing, we have over the years developed a large set of social and economic games. And these are games ranging from complex markets auctions to simple negotiation, two-person negotiation, to even individual decision-making games. And so these games combine that with metadata. For example, how many times students play, which way they swipe, and whether they look at the help menu, all these metadata. And then if you combine that with data or student information that's available, for example, their GPA, their major selection, their standardized test scores, and their family income, you can then develop really reliable and laser point behavioral analytic applications for these students. So I listed here a few of these applications that we've been working on, and down to the right, and the interactive classroom system, that's probably the system that MobLab is best known for, has been used across the globe by thousands of schools, and we have over 300 paid schools in North America. And we have also formed a partnership with Harvard Business Publishing last year, so now we have being able to bring our games to make business school cases alive. Two of the directions that we've been working on in the last few months is academic planning and early childhood education. So that's the interactive learning platform I just mentioned, and like I said, has been used by a lot of schools and to help students learn economics, game theory, and business school classes. And then here's a new system that we just built and launched a few weeks ago. In fact, two of the leaders and my colleagues on the project, Lisa Jackson and Celine Lin, they're in the audience. And so they have been instrumental in working with the team on developing this application and bring it live. So I skipped that and future of MobLab, and I really see that we can become that behavioral analytic company or provider to help students, parents, and schools make better education decisions. Thank you so much.